Hello, I welcome you all to this another interesting screencast where we're going to be solving this engineering mechanics problem, and it reads: determine the magnitudes of the component F equal to 600 newtons acting along can also mean perpendicular, and along can also mean parallel. So this word here, along, can also mean parallel, and perpendicular to segment DE. Okay, so we want to find components of this force vector F parallel to DE and the perpendicular to DE. Okay, we're going to use the concept of dot product. This problem is coming from the Engineering Mechanics and Statics textbook, 13th edition by R.C. Hibbeler. Alright, so first things first, for me, I'm going to get my reference as E. So E will be 0, 0, 0. Alright, so now let's find the position vector EB that will help us to convert this particular force into a force vector. So I'll say REB, okay, which is just also equal to RB because E is my reference. So this is just going to be equal to, what are the coordinates of B with respect to E as our reference? The X component. So the X component is 2 plus 2, okay, right? So that is negative 4 because E is our reference. Okay, so negative 4, and then in the y-axis, with respect to E, it is equal to negative 3j, and then in the z-axis it is plus 2k. Okay, so let's find the magnitude of REB. The magnitude of REB is just a 4 squared, plus 3 squared plus 2 squared. This gives us 29, root of 29. I'll just write it as root of 29 so that I don't write decimal values. I don't disturb the accuracy. The height is 2, right? Alright. Great, I think this is fine. So 4 squared plus 3 squared plus 2 squared, that's 29. And then we also need, when you look at member DE is parallel to, okay, member ED or DE is parallel to the y-axis, okay, and therefore the unit vector ED is just going to be equal to, of course, we are moving from E to D, so this is just going to be equal to minus J. Is that fine? Because it's parallel. Okay. Alright, and so now let's convert this this particular force. Let me show this force, the way this force looks if I was to draw it here. So we expect to have a component, a negative component in this direction like so. These are the components for this particular force. Okay, just show you. To have a component, you don't have to do this. Okay, to have a component in this direction, and then it will have another component in that direction like so, that is in the y and is negative also. Okay, and then it will have a component in the z which is positive, something like that. Alright, and if I was to label this, this is going to be equal to, this is F times the run in this direction, which is a 4 divided by root of 29, and this one is F by 3 divided by root of 29, and this is f by 2 divided by root of 29. Alright, so let's write down our first vector. Our first vector, we know that our first vector is just going to be equal to, okay, is equal to, what's the magnitude of this? That's 600 times. So in the x-axis we have minus 4 divided by root of 29 by 600 I, okay, and then in the y we have minus 3 divided by root of 29 by 600 j, and then we have plus 2 divided by root of 29 by 600k. Okay, therefore our first vector is just going to be equal to minus 4 by 600 divided by root of 29. So this gives us a minus 445.67i minus minus 3 by 600 divided by root of 29. This gives us a 334.25j. Okay, and then we have 2 by 600 divided by root of 29. This one gives us plus 222.83k. So we have a vector, so we just need to do the dot product now. Okay, so let's do the dot product. So we'll say first vector dot the unit vector along ED. We want to find, this will allow us to find the component parallel to DE or ED. So this is just going to be equal to minus 445.67 I, then minus 334.25 j, then plus 22.83 k, then dot 0 I minus j plus 0 k. Okay, therefore this just gives us a 0 plus, we are multiplying 334.25 plus 0. Therefore f, first vector f dot unit vector, this just gives us a 334.25 what are the units? Newtons. So we can see this component is here and it's in the negative direction. This is the component we're talking about. This component here. See this component? Okay. So if you are to plug in the value of 6, if you have f there, so 600 by, so that is the value there. Okay. Okay. So now we have one value which we can also write as, we can write this as right, it's fine like so, right? Or we can say f, we can say f parallel ed, okay, equal to 334.25 newtons. So we need the perpendicular one. So this is what we have at the moment. Imagine we have a force like this. We have a force vector like this. Imagine this is our resultant. And then we have one like this that we just found. We found one this one. So we want to find another one. So this is how you can envision this. Okay, so this is basically what we have. Right, so this one here is the F. This is the F. And the one that we just found, this one is the F parallel. This is the F parallel to ED. So think of this as E. Think of this as D. Okay. So now, if we have, now we want this one. This one is perpendicular to ED. Alright, so how do we find this? We can use Pythagoras theorem, right? So F perpendicular to ED, F perpendicular to ED is just going to be equal to F squared, okay, because we just want components, F squared minus F parallel ED, right, squared. Alright, so we have this value, we have F, we already have F is equal to 600 newtons. So we just have to plug it there in our equation, and once we plug it, we find that our perpendicular value to ED is just going to be equal to 600 squared minus in fact square root, there is a square root there, okay, sorry, there's a square root there, okay, therefore we are saying 600 minus 334 by 334.25 squared, then square root of that, then we get a 498.27 newtons. So that is a perpendicular value. Alright, 600 squared minus 334.25 squared, and square root of that, 498.27. Alright. Right, I think this is about it. We have the perpendicular value there. There we are. And then we have, the parallel value, there we are. And then this one is the perpendicular value. Okay. I think this is about it. And I hope this video was helpful. And if it was, give me a thumbs up, like my video, continue subscribing and liking my video. Bye bye, and see you in my next screencast.